Hello, class. Uh, my name is Alexander Flores, and my classmate is Carlos Guisao. We are group number 5. Our application name is FAU Laboratory Management System. So, FAU Laboratory Management System is a reservation application which is intended to manage laboratories at FAU. The application will have two main user types, either a student or admin. And they will have different access right and depending on the user is the privileges. Generally speaking, a system administrator is a user who can perform activities such as add or remove laboratories, while the students is mainly focused on the transitional data such as make or cancel reservations. So let me introduce to the system architecture. So our application is divided into two parts, the client side, which was built by Carlos Guisao, and the server side, which was written by myself. The client application sends HTTP requests to the server app, and the server app responds with JSON objects, which are consumed by the client application. Now, let me introduce to my work, which is the server side. The application was written using the Spring framework and deployed to a Tomcat server. For a better understanding, we use the design pattern separation of concerns, which is built the application in a modular way. Here, I have the REST controller, which is in charge of taking of the REST calls and all the data coming from the client application. Then I have the model where the application handles all the beans and all the models are created. The service module creates handles of the business logic of the server application. And lastly, we have the DAO, which handles the database connection. Uh, Furthermore, we are using an embedded database called HQL for the people who are familiar with this type of database. Now let me hand it over to Carlos, which is going to demonstrate the project from the client side perspective.
Okay. So my name is Carlos Guisao, and okay, my name is Carlos Guisao, and I'm going to demonstrate how the application runs. So first, I'm going to log in as a administrator because we can either log in as an administrator or as a student. So here we go, admin, password, and go ahead and submit. Okay, so as you can see, the application is built into three different modules, into three different blocks. The first block, which tells the user the username and the user type that is logged in as. And in the middle, it has all the functionality for the buttons, which will allow the user to either add, delete, view accumulations, view users, or create new users. And down at the bottom, it has all of the laboratories that are available for the moment. So we're going to go ahead and add a lab. So the location is going to be 101. Um, the lab name is going to be a math. Details, we can add anything. So books, TV, TV. And lastly, we can add a desk. Go ahead and submit. And as you can see here, the last one is being added. Number 18 is math 101, and it has all of the accumulations. We can go ahead and delete a lab. So we can, for example, delete number 10. There we go. So number 10 is gone, and now number 18 is what follows. We can also go ahead and look at the laboratory accommodations. So for example, we can enter number 12, and here it is, the magnets, the books, and the burners. Or we can use number, let's say 15. Submit, and here we go. We have books, TVs, and computers. Now we can, as an administrator, you can also take a look at all of the users that are currently have on the database. Here we have admin, and we have Alexander as both one a student, one as an admin. So let's go ahead and create a new user. So we're gonna create Sigisao, put an easy password. We're gonna make him a student so we can log in as him. Submit, and then we can go ahead and take a look at the users. Here are the users. So now here's Sigisao, and he was created as a student. Let's go ahead and create another one as an admin. We can create, I don't know, Alex, and we can put an easy password, create him as an admin. Boom. I can go ahead and take a look at the users. So you can see here, Alex, and we can see he's logged in as an admin. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and log in as a student. So let's run the application again. So student, we're gonna go say Gisao, the password, and go ahead and submit. Bam. Now we can see the 3 blocks. So as you can see, they're different. So they have, depending on 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 the hierarchy that is used, you can see that there's a student, but the buttons are different. It has less buttons now. As a student, you can go ahead and view lab accommodations, view lab schedules, reserve labs, cancel reservations, and you can see all the labs that are currently in, which are the same that were available for the admin. So we go ahead and view a lab accommodation. It's the same thing. So we can see number 12, go ahead and print it. We can do maybe 14. Go ahead, print it. All right, now we can go ahead and take a look at the lab schedule. So lab schedule, we can go ahead and take a look, for example, at lab number 11. As you can see, there's no schedules for this lab at this moment. So we're going ahead and reserve a lab. So we'll use lab number 11. We'll chase a date. So today's the 23rd. So for tomorrow, around 10:30 to, I don't know, to 1:30. Go ahead and submit. Boom, it's done. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the last schedule. You can say lab number 11. Now you can see that this is the lab ID, the schedule ID. Here's the lab that was introduced to, and here's the reservation start and end dates. Now we can also cancel the reservation. So if you go to cancel reservation and you go and press number 3, which is the reservation from the lab schedule here, number 11. As you can see, it's number 3. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel that one. Number 3, submit. Now view the lab schedule for number 11, and it's gone. So here's all the functionality. As you can see in the background, we also added, you can see the web service calls when they're made and when they're consumed by the user. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any question, and also we also have the Tomcat. So here, as you can see, here are all the calls that are made to the server. So here's the server side running, and here are the web service, the REST web service calls made to the server and then consumed by the user. All right, if you guys have any questions, you can also email us or, I don't know, send us an email or anything like that. But that's it. Thank you very much.